Okay, exponent laws.
Are you recording this one?
Yeah. Well, first one we're going to go over is the multiplication law. Okay. So, if we have two exponents that have the same base, and this is very important. In order to simplify our exponents, we must have the same base. So I've used x to represent that base. We can simplify two exponents with the same base that are multiplied by each other by adding their powers. So for instance, let's say we have 5 to the power of 2 multiplied by 5 to the power of 3. I can simplify this by writing this as 5 to the power of 2 plus 3. What is 2 plus 3?
5.
So 5 to the power of 5. Okay, and then we can equate what that would be if we needed to, but this would be a simplified version, and we've used the multiplication law to simplify it. The second law we're going to go over is a division law. The rules are the same. The bases must be the same. And in order to simplify them, we take the numerator, or the top number on the fraction, and we subtract the bottom number's exponent from it. Okay? So something very similar to that. 5 to the power of 3 divided by 5 to the power of 2. The bases are the same. So we write the same base, and we take the top number and subtract the bottom one. So 3 subtract 2. This simplifies to 5 to the power of 1. Or just 5. That's right. Power of a power. Okay? This one, there really is only one exponent. And what it is that exponent is to another power. In order to simplify this, we multiply the two powers by each other. So a question that may look like this would be 5 to the power of 2 to the power of 3. We keep the base the same, which is our 5, and we multiply our two numbers, 2 by 3, which is going to give us 5 to the power of 6. Okay, very different from the first one where we added them. We have 5 to the power of 5. This one is 5 to the power of 6. A negative exponent. If we want to make it a positive number, we want to invert the base. Okay? So our bases are x. And remember we talked about this. How do I make any number a fraction? Any whole number, how can we turn it into a fraction? Yeah, we can just put it above 1. So think of it like that. And in order to make the exponent positive, I flipped our fraction. I made it 1 over x instead of x over 1. Okay, and technically that a can be applied to both on the outside. So if something like this, maybe we have 5 to the power of negative 2, and we want to make it a positive exponent, okay? Let's make the base its own number, okay? So 5 over 1. So what we want to do here is we want to invert this fraction. So it then becomes 1 over 5, but this time the exponent is now positive, okay? Which makes this much simpler for us to equate. And if I was to equate this, I'd actually have to multiply 1/5 times 1/5, okay? So we have to remember our fraction rules. And there's one other major one I want you guys to know. Let's say we have a power of 0. That's right, good. So x to the power of 0 will be 1. So any base, no matter what it is, we'll use 5 again since that's what we've used every time. 5 to the power of 0 will be 1. Negative 8 to the power of 0 will still be 1. It'll always come out evaluated at the value of 1.